Welcome back to DeMott's Big Bass. Hope you guys are in for a treat. AliExpress bag came in today. Don't even know what's in here, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab it together and we're going to open up one, do a review on it, and open up another one and do a review on it. So, okay, let's see what we got going on. I always think it's kind of crazy how they do this when I don't know if they do this at customs or if they do this at the post office to make almost everything come together. It's just kind of strange. They really tape this one up really good. Oops. Starting to lose the camera, sorry. Okay, I'm about done with this. Okay. First reel here. We can get it out of here. Good grief. One of these I was waiting to come back in stock, and I think this is it. Well, stock from a vendor I like to buy from anyway. You guys do know there's many vendors on AliExpress. I like to buy from the original company, not from the third-party ones. Just because, A, you're getting their product, you're helping them out, and B, usually their prices are cheaper, and they ship a lot better and more responsible. Okay, first good thing we come here is the clamber. This is by Fishband. This is like their high-end BFS reel. So I guess you get a little bag. You get a reel. Bunch of Chinese paperwork, which we know before we can't read that. So let's set that to the side. Oh yeah, this feels, see, it's 9.1 bearings. But I can already tell that's how smooth this feels. Good grief. Yeah, this is how you want one to feel. The gear ratio on this is 6.6. So let's take a look at the box here, guys. It says, Clamber, have a good fishing. That's some great English. Have a good fishing. So your gear ratio 6.6, max drag 4.5 kg, line capacity. I wish they wouldn't do that, but I don't know all these different little size. I know what they are, and usually I gotta go online and look at some kind of size comparison because almost everybody says their line in different sizes. But okay, and that's the box, of course. All right, so let's take a little more of this again. All right, let's find out about the clickies real quick. Drag star feels very precise. Feels almost like aluminum. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure this is aluminum. You see aluminum, or it's some kind of alloy or magnesium. Let's listen. We have clicky spool tension. Yep. Clicks are nice and audible. I like the color scheme on it too. It'll go really good with some of my, I'll probably put this on the Phoenix. Well, thumb bar feels really good. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at the brakes here on it. Here's your brake dial. It goes 0 to 10. Most of these fish bands do, and they have usually 4 adjustments in between. Let's see if it has the same as most of the other fish bands do. Start at 0. Let's see. 1, 2. This only has 2. 1, 2. No, this one. See? 3, 4. Okay, so in between 1 and 2 is 4. Like, I don't know why between 0 and 1 only has 2 here. Most of the other ones have 4. 1, 2. Yep. Okay, so all the rest of them have 4. Yep. So between 0 and 1, you have 1. I don't understand that, but anyway. All the rest of them have 4 levels of adjustment between them. To open the spool, you gotta push this button here in. Okay, this one goes up. And there's your buttons. You have 6 buttons. Usually Fishband does a really good job on their, as far as their brakes go. I have fished a few other reels, which I'm going to go into another review on. One of the other reels I've already done a review on. What's kind of crazy, how I like the performance of the 8 gear ratio, but the 5 gear ratio one, it just not, it's kind of strange how the brakes are so much weaker in that one than they are in the other one. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back to this. You hear my French Bulldog and my little long-haired Chihuahua wrestling around. Here, I'll get you a quick peek of that. There are 2 little monsters over there. That's her best good buddy. Wow, this thing has a lot of oil in it. The shaft looks like it's titanium. It feels really light for what it is. Looks like the bearing has a lot of oil on it, yeah. The bearing has a lot of grease. Look at my fingers. Look at that. As greasy as can be. Okay, so let's go ahead and get down to brass tacks. Let's see. Will this reel be an awesome BFS reel? Which, I mean, a lot of reviews out there already say it's pretty damn good, but I like to judge things for myself. And we are looking at 7.58. So without the bearing, and I have the fan on right now, so that might contribute to a little bit of something. So we're looking at 7.58, so roughly 6.58 grams spool, which that is really light. Rotational mass can be really low on this. Okay, let's see. I don't have my big scale with me right now. I got just my jeweler scale. Let's see if I can weigh the reel on there. It shouldn't weigh too much, at least I hope it don't. Let's find out here. If I can get this on here right. The sides are a little rounded. Can't get over just how good this reel feels, even with all the grease on there. The thumb bar is really nice. Let's see if I can get it sit like this. There we go. And it wants to touch. Okay, there we go. Right there, like that. Okay, so 151 grams, which if we take it in ounces, 5.33. So there you go. It is really light. It's not as light as some of their other reels. But the refinement on this reel, I mean, this feels like a high-end, just feeling the way the reel feels. It feels like a high-end Shimano or Daiwa. Okay, so main reason why I got this reel is for throwing small cranks. And for throwing a couple different things. It seems like when I buy the cheaper ones, they don't last as long. But I've been wanting to get my hands on this reel for a while. I know a couple of you guys have actually suggested I review it. And I like that it has an open reel foot. That's cool. Some of the AliExpress reels you get don't have an open spool foot. Get my tongue tied. Open spool foot in the bottom here. It's one solid piece, and it's like for them to be trying to make the reel more of a higher end reel, it makes it very much feel like a cheap reel. Like you just bought this reel at a Walmart or something like that for like 30 bucks. But it has a way better performance, of course, but just certain things about those other reels just don't do right. I'm gonna go and wrap this video up. If you guys have any questions, ask them down below. I will link where I got this reel from. Once again, this is the Fishband Clamber. And I'm gonna go and end this video, and I'll go ahead and open up another one of these reels in a second.